What's up, motherfuckers? Welcome to another episode of We're All Adults Here podcast, where the barbershop meets the hair salon. I am one half of the sexiest motherfucking podcast duo to ever fucking podcast.
Okay.
They call me Ebby.
Swaying on a Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care.
I like it.
I don't give a fuck.
I like it.
They call me Ebby or Ebby the Stacked, and I'm with
Lee, what up, people?
Hey, sorry we missed a week.
Yeah, I'll be all right.
It was for some, family stuff. My mom wasn't doing too good, and I don't want to go into deep detail, but she wasn't doing too good.
How's she doing now?
She's better.
That's
recovering. Great. I'm like, listen, you too young for this. my man's like, what's going on with you? You stressing me out. Stressing my motherfucking kids out, and I'm in the house like, damn, I really gotta cook every day.
Was it in mom's control though?
Well, no, not really. Not really. She just got some health things, guys, but she's recovering.
That's good.
And taking it easy. So your girl's still cooking.
That's what's up. The kids loving the food. I
mean, them kids is like, Mom, you really need to take over with the cooking stuff permanently.
Does mom know that?
No, they don't want to hurt her feelings. Because when I goes in. I don't know what the fuck, how this all happened, but out of nowhere, I became a culinary master. And I think
words.
I'm a master. Like, I know the difference between the cuts and everything. I be julienning. I bet you don't know what the fuck that is.
Don't know.
Because you got the face of judgment.
No, I'm listening.
Right. Thank you, Will. It's it's a cut. It's a knife cut. I be sharpening my motherfucking knives and shit like that. I got all these cooking like things to cook with. Like things.
That's where it stops. You don't know the other terms. Just Julian. That's it.
That's it.
That's all you got.
I'm still learning. So I'm maybe not a master. Y'all know I'm not humble, right? So I don't
stay trying to play me, when I don't know certain words. So I gotta fuck with it right now. For not knowing her chef.
I got a comment about that, right? One of my friends called me and was like, I was just listening to the episode. You really need to stop hitting Lee with the big words, because we can tell that he don't be knowing what the fuck you
say. Some words I know, some words I don't.
And you'll say it like, I don't know what that means.
I'm not gonna act like it and go along with it.
They love it.
Yeah.
They love it. But yeah, no, she's doing better. And I really like to be in the kitchen now, which is really weird. It's weird. I get in there and I just put my fucking ear pods in. I listen to a podcast, someone else's podcast, our show, and I just get the motherfucking julienning.
That's hard.
It's great. Yeah, I love it here. But anyway, we'll talk about me later. How's your week's been?
Shit, bland.
Really? No dates, no spicy, nothing?
No dates, nothing spicy. It's just been work.
Damn. Is that why you look? I mean, your energy is a little off. I know that you're doing a detox, so that you're fasting. Are you still fasting?
Yeah.
So I could tell you're like a little bit hangry.
No, I ain't hangry. I'm good.
You good?
Like, I can cheat on weekends.
Oh, okay. So you ate.
So yeah, I ate this morning.
Okay.
I definitely did. Probably because it's 11:42 in the morning, and I've been up since 6 this morning.
Oh, you been up that early?
Yeah, I don't know why. I do know why. I'm used to getting up that morning during the week to go to work. Right. Yeah, but I didn't stay up too late. I probably knocked out maybe around noon. Well, not noon, around 12 something last night. But nah, all is well. But yeah, no dates, no sex, no spicy shit.
Damn. Is that purposefully?
Yeah, definitely. I had a few calls yesterday. Yeah.
And you like, no?
Yeah.
Wow.
I be thinking about going celibate off and on with it. Like,
me too.
For a year. Just to let me just see, man. Like,
if you could do it or what it does.
What it'll do for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna still jack my dick though. That ain't gonna stop.
Is that a part of celibacy?
Yes, it is. For me, it is.
No, but like the technical term of celibacy, right? Does it mean that you can't masturbate?
To some people, it does feel it's that. Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it wouldn't be.
Me neither.
Yeah.
What?
Listen.
I need to do that.
Porn streams is going up. Word.
Listen, I've for the past 2 nights I've been rubbing that one out. I'm just like going to town on my little clitoris. Just going to town.
Oh, speaking of my coworker.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He loves you.
We're gonna do this now.
Let's do it now.
All right.
That was part of my week.
Okay.
The other week.
Yeah. That shit was funny.
It was. I came into work. I told him, I said, yeah, I do podcasts and shit. And he got real excited. Like, word, yeah, let me check it out. Mm-hmm. So I gave him the name. And what happened? He started listening to it on his AirPods and shit. Mm-hmm. And the first thing he heard was something about how you, like, you know, dig down your throat and balls. And he took his AirPods out. He said, bruh, he just looked at me. You know what I mean?
You ain't warn him. You didn't warn him.
I didn't want him.
Okay.
I said, she from Brooklyn. She has no filter. At all. That was it. And ever since then, he's just been in love, man.
Not
Every
in love.
day, I'm in lust. We'll say that then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you saw that video I sent.
I did.
Where he said, because I showed him one of our clips on our page where he was talking about how pretty much you gotta have a nigga who got some size to him and shit.
Yes.
He said, well, I ain't got that. He was straight honest. And I respected it because
I love the honesty. I love it.
We don't know each other like that. He helped train me with this job and everything. So I've been there for like all of 2.5 months. But I thought it was cool that he felt comfortable sharing with another man how he's not holding like that down there.
Right.
And maybe that's because he got that vibe off of that clip that he saw. Like, damn, they really be talking about some shit.
Yes, we do.
You know what I'm saying? So he said, I'm average. And then you saw the clip where he said you can hop on it.
He said, I mean, if she like average and she can hop on it, I'm like,
hop on it.
Well, what an invitation.
Yeah.
So I shared it in my stories and I must have, like, everybody must have been up and on my motherfucking Instagram stories because I was getting hit up from people that I haven't heard from in months. And they were like, wait, who is that? Yeah. And I'm like, I don't know, some guy who works with Lee, who apparently wants me to hop on his regular, schmegular dick.
Whoa.
I mean, he said he's average.
Regular, schmegular? He said regular.
What do you want from me? He said average, okay? So he's got a regular dick. That's fine.
And what's average? What, 5.5, 6 or something like that?
That's not average. I would hope that's not average.
I've heard women say that.
That's a little on the small side. 5?
What the fuck is average? 7?
I would think that. Are you gonna Google it?
7
I think
sounds
the average
like a lot.
put average dick size of black men, not of men, because
average men is 5.3 inches.
Men, but that's men in general. We're not talking about black men who are genetically
so you think
disposed.
7 is average?
I think a 7 is average for black men.
I'm about to ask Instagram that.
What's the average dick size?
No, you gonna ask him for me. Go ahead. We live. Go ahead.
I don't want to do this.
Let's do it.
Okay, what's the average dick size of black men? What do you think the average dick size of black men is?
I think it's 7.
I think it's 7.
I think I'm a
Google
7.
says 5.3, but I think they're not talking about just black men. I think they're talking about all the men. And when you factor in, all the men, of course. But black men, I think it's a 7.
Well, I guess I'm average. I feel like I'm a 7. I never measured myself, but I feel like I am.
That ain't what the girls are saying.
All right, I'm going to end it here.
That ain't what the hoes are saying. So, like...
What does it say? You can't find it for black men, Will?
Nah,
it just keeps saying for average for men.
They be hating.
They be hating. Yeah, I'm telling you, black
5.5 to 6 seems to be everybody.
5.5,
6 is average for everybody.
Ladies always say it's like a 6 is average.
I think a 7 is my average.
What is this right here? You think?
This is not a dick size.
Height, length, whatever.
This. Anybody who's on YouTube, if you're not on YouTube, go run to YouTube right now and look at the length of this pen. Mm-hmm. This is approximately
about 5.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3 and a quarter.
That's about 5.
This is not 5 inches.
Because I always heard a number 2 pencil is like 6 inches.
That's about 5.
That's about 5.
This is not 4 a dick. I don't want to dick shame. We talked about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to dick shame.
Right.
Body shame. But I just
hop on it.
No, thank you. I don't like for guys to.
This is funny though. It says found that gay men are likely to have an average dick size of 6.3 inches when erect compared to 5.9 inches restricted.
Gay men.
That's just the article that came up. I don't like for guys to present themselves in such a small way.
What you mean?
I don't like for guys to present themselves in a small way. I like for my niggas to, yes, have a large sense of self-awareness,
yeah,
but also feel like they the best nigga with the little dick. Like, you know what I mean? I like for my niggas to have hella confidence.
Yeah.
And I just don't like you present. He's like, I mean, I'm average, but if she want an average dick, she can hop on it. It's just like,
he said, tell her to hop on it.
Tell her to hop on it. And that's the other thing too. Like if you,
that's confidence to me.
If you're interested in me, don't leave with whatever size dick you have.
I mean,
average.
In his defense,
big or small.
He did not know I was recording. All right,
that's because fucked up.
I let him.
Not only did you record it, but you put it on Instagram.
Know that part? Didn't know that.
I'm sorry.
I'm pitching this girl's kneecaps and shit. She ain't feeling my nails.
It was too. I was already rolling. Anyway,
I posted on the Instagram in a DM. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't.
Nah, but he heard the clip where you was talking about the white boy who made you squirt. So he got excited about that too.
Right.
So there's still a chance.
I don't think it's a chance. I I mean, anything can happen.
Yeah.
But I want if you're interested in me, all jokes aside, if a nigga's interested in me, don't lead with your dick. Because then I'm gonna think you a hoe and I'm gonna treat you like one.
He didn't lead. That was the man convo.
Got you.
I was recording.
Got you.
Again, I told him what
that
I
you
did.
was you
I
did.
Told him, and I told him I showed you. Mm-hmm. He laughed about it. He like, what she said. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I said she was tickled though.
No, I think I'm flattered. I think it's really funny, and I do appreciate the honesty. We'll see. Whatever. Yeah. If you wanted to, you could take me out and we'll
just
see.
Like your convo with your girl we just had like moments ago.
Ooh, child.
Talking about the niggas who she's been on a struggle bus with and shit like that.
Yeah.
Like, all right, what if these big dick niggas ain't what they all cracked up to be? Know what I'm saying?
I don't really need a big dick nigga. I need a nigga with a nice size dick.
Average.
Not average. Not the 5.6.
If it ain't average, it's big.
No.
Why not?
It's like a middle between average and big.
Oh, man,
it don't gotta be big. It don't gotta be that big.
It
just don't have to be average. Like it don't gotta be hella big.
I'm trying to look out for the guys, man.
No, I feel you, and I appreciate your service to what you do for guys, as you advocate for them.
Yeah,
that's a beautiful thing.
It's like we need to stop being blinded by the booty, fellas. You know.
So you trying to tell me that we need to stop being blinded by the big? Like, not every nigga that I've been in relationships with, especially the ones that I've been in relationships with, they got right size dicks.
All right, well, right size, average size, big.
Nah, right size is like a 7.
That's big.
No, it is not.
I thought it was.
Big is like 9.
I need to measure my shit.
Big is like a 9, a 9er, 9.5er. Yeah, boy. That's when you start. When you creep over that 8.75 and you in the fucking 9.
But okay, would you say the width though can actually make a 7 seem like it's more though? All
for
right,
sure.
So factor that in as well too.
For sure. The width is like, it's key. I've always preferred my dicks fat and not skinny. Like, I can't do a super skinny, like, no. No, what? Because all you're doing is like punishing my service. It doesn't feel good.
Oh.
It doesn't feel good. But yeah, like I said, don't I know you listen to the show, sweetheart, and thank you. Don't leave with your average dick. You want to take me out? You want to take me out? Take me out.
Okay.
You got to approach me a certain type of way. I'm a certain type of female. Just because I talk about sucking dick and taking it down the throat don't mean that all you niggas is gonna get your dick sucked.
That was between me and him.
I know, but I'm saying it because he knows that you showed it to me. Right. So.
But outside of that, again, he was actually asking about your well-being and if you're single.
Oh, well, that's really sweet. Absolutely. He was asking about my well-being.
Definitely. It's no different from when y'all
that's adorable.
When y'all with y'all girls and if y'all listen to a podcast or something and they're talking about some shit.
No, it's definitely no different.
X-rated,
For sure. We talk. I mean, it's me. We can be talking about baking and I will start talking about dick. Right, even in my group chats, they like, oh, here she go with this bullshit again. Oh shit! But yeah, so indeed. That was what your week was like.
Yeah, that and
trying
also,
to set me up on a blind date.
Hey,
I'm down for that. I'm down for my friends setting me up on blind dates at this point. Like, find
sense.
Your best nigga, not the bottom of the barrel nigga, the best one, and go ahead and set up on the blind date.
Because listeners will take a note of that.
Yes, listeners too. You know what I mean? Like if you've been listening to the show, you know what I like, and show a nigga the video or show a nigga my very voluptuous body. You know. My pictures. I have more pictures of my face and my body on my fucking Instagram because I think I'm cute. But yeah, set me the fuck up. I would love to do that and document it. Come and talk about For the Love of Ebb.
Yeah, I like that.
2022.
That'd be hard.
Would it?
Yeah, it would be. Other than that, shit, that was pretty much it. Oh yeah. Situation I had. Yeah, I told you about it. But yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that. I was going to pretty much like be a donor for like a lesbian couple. Will looked up.
His eyes got big too.
Yeah.
I know the girl listeners is like, what?
Yeah. I got reached out to about 3 weeks ago, and I was with it. It was by someone who I went to high school with. We had a cool relationship. She's married, and shit, I met her wife through FaceTime like a few weeks ago. We talked about, just everything, you know what I mean? As far as like history and illnesses and, you know what I mean? How much would I want to be in the kiddo's life and all this kind of stuff. And they did the paperwork 2 days ago and sent it to me in email as far as, just to cover myself.
Yeah.
So they can cover themselves as well too. And I don't know, I was reading and I'm like, I don't think I want to do this for real. Yeah. I feel like it'll be cheating my mother.
Yes.
It'll be teasing her for real. Yeah. Because I ain't got no kid. That's like one of her many dreams. I mean, before, she crosses over. So, I think I'd rather just be, not saying I couldn't do it, but I'd rather be done with someone who I have a current
closer relationship with. Understood completely.
Not just someone from my past.
Yeah.
But yeah.
But we've talked about this a few times, and I'm gonna leave that for our private conversations. Yeah. But I think you're making the right decision.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think you're making the right decision.
I think so too.
Give mommy her grandchild for fuck's sake.
Shut up.
Whatever she wants, she gets. Okay.
Whatever. Anyway, how's your
in the meantime, I'll bring my kids over. She got Zay.
Zay was good.
Yeah.
But nah, how your 2 weeks been?
Like I said, mommy was sick, really sick, and it was really bad. It wasn't COVID, but it was, bad, and it was a bunch of other things. So my weeks have been just focused on her and my children and trying to balance working and taking the kids. Because my mother is my helper. Like, she's my helper. We all live together. I'm her only child, so it's my responsibility to take care of my mother. And there are a couple of people, like that friend that I had, I told you guys about, the one that said that I should remain single until my kids are out of the house. Remember that? Remember that argument her and her husband was on the phone with me?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, them. She told, within that conversation, she said, no man is going to want to be with you when you live with your mother. And I said, correction. I don't live with my mother. She lives with me, and we take care of each other. We are village people. Like, I am in because my mom was a single parent, I'm raised by a village, the streets, and my family. So my mother has this in her mind. This is my only child. These are my only grandchildren, and I'm their only grandparent. I'm going to be active as I can be in their life. So we live together. And we take care of the house together, like a village should. And I think that a lot that conversation came from a place of jealousy, because not a lot of people have their mother that is so open and willing to be a day-to-day part of the grandchildren's life.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
The right man is going to understand that concept.
I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. I don't give a fuck about that. Like, if any nigga came and had an issue with that, then you could get the fucking step in.
To me, it wouldn't be no issue at all.
I don't think it has nothing to do with you.
Not to bring them up, but white people do that
all the time. And not for nothing, they do it purposefully. They do it on purpose. Like, you stay in this house and bring your wife too until you guys are in a Spanish people do it. Other cultures, it's only black people that frown upon that because we're in this black Americans. Because we have this idea that independence makes you an adult. Being independent equals being an adult. They don't look to their tribe. I have a huge tribe. I know that if anything ever happened to me, my children will be taken care of by the village. I'm not worried about that because I pour into my village as well. My mother is the queen mother. So I'm going to make sure that by any means necessary, if I have to sleep in the bed with her, that she is good. And I don't give a fuck who doesn't like it. Right. I don't care who's jealous about it. That's my woman. That's my lady. I love her and I owe her everything. So, her being sick, she does a lot. She does what she can. You know what I mean? She does what she can, but she's the person that likes to do the laundry and she likes to do the majority of the cooking because it takes a load off of me. Especially because I'm a single parent and I am very emotionally and physically involved in my children day to day. So she's like, I got the cooking because you're doing all the other work.
And she's a tone setter too.
Exactly.
I realized that while over there.
Yes, she is a tone setter. Yeah. We all respect her.
That's where you get it from.
That's exactly where I get it from. I get that from her, and all the women in my family are exactly like that. Shout out to y'all for raising me to be the way that I am. I got the wolves side from the men, but the women are very strong women, heads of their household. So I'm not going to abandon my mother just because society says that adults need to live by themselves. Yeah. Fuck out of here.
I can't even fuck with you at that point because you're not an empath. It just says a whole lot about a person's character.
Yes.
If they think that's an issue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So. I mean, she's only getting older. So what I'm going to do? Separate the households because I could take care of my bills and my children by myself. Separate the households just because.
And usually it's the other way around where the guy, let's say, the mother may not be living with him at the moment.
Yeah.
Let's say y'all get together, y'all get married, y'all got kids.
Yes.
Mom starts getting older.
The guys are like, Mom could come and live here. I ain't got no problem with that. We gonna take care of her until her last because she is the reason why you're here and why my children are here too. So I look at elders in a way, even though my grandmother and I are like all in water at this point. I can't stand her mean ass. She mean as fuck. But I honor her. And I'm gonna honor my mother and I teach my children to honor her while she's here. She's the only grandparent they have. Like what? I grew up with both sets of my grandparents. My grandmother and grandfather on my dad's side didn't, even though I didn't really fuck with that side of the family, they didn't die until I had children. So for all of my life, I had them. My kids don't have that experience. So I'm not going to rip them from her just because everybody, not even everybody, just one motherfucker said, no, man, I don't give a fuck. I'll be by myself then. I'll be by myself. if that's the measure of my adulthood. I take care of my bills. I take care of my children. I take care of myself. That's all you need to worry about, nigga. But yeah, anyway, I say all that to say she was sick and I had to take care of her and take care of the house. And that's what we do. We take care of Sugar. So my weeks have been that and working. I really like my job. I found myself in the crew of troublemakers.
What you mean? Or the job?
Yes, like how virtually
I just found each other.
You just gravitate towards each other. The fucking funny ones, the shit talkers, the really smart ones. All of us, it's 4 of us in a little clique. And we be talking shit. We answer all the motherfucking questions. Bitches be cracking jokes on each other and shit like that. It's like family. Like you find your tribe everywhere you go. I swear to God, if you're authentic, you find your tribe everywhere you go. And one of them is a New Yorker. She just moved out here.
Oh, dope.
So shout out to y'all because I'm gonna, send them the podcast, but like they're hilarious. And I'm just like, how is it that we find like we're gonna get split up? They're gonna split us. They're not gonna put us in groups, together. Like the bad kids in class. Exactly. Right. Exactly. Because we be going at it like we are competitive and laughing and shit, but I fuck with them heavy. Yeah, and the other thing is I want to go on a date. Like
I saw that too.
Yeah, I want to go on a date. I miss going on dates. I've been watching we good, right? How much time?
I have 32.
Okay, good. I've been watching The Last Kingdom.
Okay. What is that?
Oh my God, it's so good. I finished it. 5 seasons done. I didn't watch nothing else.
So you binge?
Like heavy binge. I'm a heavy binger. It's on Netflix. If you're I love shows about Middle Earth.
Okay.
Movies about Middle Earth. I've watched everything. Every Middle Earth type of theme. I love it. I'll watch it at least once. I'll watch it at least once, and if it's trash, then I won't watch it no more.
Right.
But The Last Kingdom, it's about this guy. His name is Uhtred. He's fine. Let me tell y'all something. I don't know where Hollywood finding all these fine ass white men, but I need to be in the number. I need to be present because almost every man in that show is fine. I'm like, where are they finding these? Anyway, so Uhtred, right? He's from this place. All right, I'm gonna give it to you in your terms, like in today's terms. So let's say you grow up, you living in Germany, right? And you are like a part of a noble family. You're the heir of this noble family. Your dad gets killed, and he gets killed by rivals in another town, right?
Lion King?
Not Lion King, not his uncle. He gets killed by rivals in another town, right? And these rivals they're known for taking over lands and shit like that. So he gets killed, and you get kidnapped, and you're raised by these people. You grow to love them, and it's 2 different religions. So let's say you're Christian, and they are pagan, because that's what the show is about. So now you're raised as this warrior, this killer, this pagan, but you were kidnapped by these people. Right. You love them. Now they get killed. Right. So your whole shit is about finding your way back to the place of your place of origin. But that place is now taken over by your uncle. Right? So the uncle wants to have you killed because you're the true heir and he's the king of this area now. So that's basically what the whole show is about. It's so fucking good. My favorite show, period.
Really?
I mean, and I watch, I watch a lot of shit. Favorite show, period. Wow. I am sad that it's over. Like, season 5 is the last season. Damn. It's so well written. It's so well acted. It's so gory. It's so emotional. Like, it is fucking good. Best television show. And I'm like, I'm late getting onto it because it's already 5 seasons, you know what I mean? And I'm like, why haven't I found this shit before? And I remember a nigga I was dating, he was watching the show, but I wasn't interested in watching TV. I wanted to get fucked. So
while the TV's playing.
Yeah, sure. While people are killing each other on the television show, blow my back out, So I was just like, let me watch this because I watched the Vikings of Valhalla, which was also really good. Okay. But it wasn't like, I've just fell in love with every good character. Even the bad characters are really well acted and just, you really hate them. You know what I mean? Nice. And it's so good. You have to watch it. When did the last
season air?
This year. Okay. Yeah. So everybody is so, like, I put it on my Insta story. And people who watch it, like, shout out to, what's the girl we had on the show? The Fuck Conformity show. I'm sure.
Oh, Cece.
Cece watches it.
Word.
So I was talking to her about it. We were kind of like in the same space. But I finished the whole series last night, and I just was sitting there like, now what I'm going to do? Now what I'm going to watch? It's so fucking good. But other than that, I want to go on dates. I want to date. I'm going to go, like I've been going out and exploring more of Charlotte by myself. No, I've not been to Home Depot.
Why not?
Because I work for the competitor. So there's no need for me to go in Home Depot anymore. Okay.
Just checking. Well, you've been breaking up the
He kind of looks like he kind of looks a little like Viking-ish, and I'm in this space right now. So
hey, you're speaking into existence. The past 3-4 episodes,
I've been talking about the whites.
Hey,
I mean, you never know. You never know. I'm a little curious.
What's been up with the app? Ain't nobody barking.
I mean, I casually go on the app. Like I casually do it. So I'm just. I'm browsing. You know, I'm halfway outside, I guess.
I got you.
Yeah, but I don't see nothing I like. No, I still have a standard. I still got to be physically attracted to you first. That's what draws me in.
I'm interested in seeing if you are to start dating or talking to a white guy, and just to see what that experience is like. You know what I mean? The comparison with black men and white men today. I mean, because at the end of the day, men are men. Men are men. But you know what I'm saying? Black men get a bad rep for, you know, treating their black queens a certain way and shit like that. And
I mean,
what? Men are men.
Men are men, and I know it.
Everybody
but
do things differently.
Not everyone. Like I haven't had experience with white men, so I can't speak for the experience with white men.
Even if your experience is great, that still wouldn't, of course.
No, I love black men, for sure. And I'm never not going to advocate for black men. Just in general, their well-being, their physical, mental, emotional, all of that. I love black men. I'm raising 2 black men.
Facts.
But y'all niggas be letting me in the romantic department. It's interesting because all of the black men that I'm friends with, great. We have great friendships, genuine friendships, who I can talk to y'all like we are family. You don't like lie to me. You hold me accountable just like my bitches. It's the relationship part. It
makes sense though. I mean,
it's like
friends like Will, friends like, you know, all the friends you have in your circle, because they all seem to take to you in a real way. Those are rare finds. You know what I mean? So now think about trying to find the person, like your person who you're supposed to be with for the rest of your life. That's not gonna be easy. That's hard, yo.
So you think good friends are rare finds?
Hell yeah.
Really?
Absolutely.
Okay.
We ain't talking for like 1, 2, 3 years. I mean, because you really don't know. You got some people who's just I don't know, trying to feed off you or benefit in a situation. I
actually think those are one-offs.
You said what?
I think those people are one-offs. Like the people who want something for you who are not genuine and shit like that. I think those are one-off friends. I haven't had many bad experiences with friends, women and men. I've had some, of course, you know what I mean?
Of course. But I've had more good than bad.
I've had way more good than bad.
I don't really say everybody's been a friend, because a lot of us have acquaintances.
Absolutely.
Like that, you know what I'm saying?
But like our core, our core center of people, I have a bunch of people, a bunch of good friends, and not just friends, but people I've known for 20 years.
Right.
You know what I mean? 20 plus years. I think my longest running friend is Nina. Her and her husband Fareed were on the show. I've known Nina since I was in junior high school. And then you have Katami, who I sang with, who I was in high school with. I met her when I was 15. You know what I mean? 15, 16. And now we are 37, about to be 38. Like, all of my friends I've known for long periods of time. Capricia is the shortest amount. And I met her in 2017. You know what I mean? So I haven't had that. I think that the bad friends are one-offs. My guy friends I've known for years. You know what I mean? And y'all all treat me the same way and treat your friends the same way that you treat me. So it's interesting that we could find that. I could get that out of male friends, male camaraderie.
That's easier though.
Is it?
Yes, because we're not going home with you. You know what I'm saying? We're not taking on a certain responsibility.
Yeah.
You know, we have a responsibility to each other as friends.
Right.
Different.
It's different. It's different.
It's not easy.
So maybe the more layers of responsibilities that's added onto it makes relationships more and more difficult.
Hell yeah. Finding your person, that goes for man and woman.
Yeah. Huh. I would like to expound on that because that's a really interesting thing. Why it's harder to be in a relationship with someone when being friends seems to be like, why can't you just be friends who fuck with each other romantically? Why you can't look at each? I feel like you and your girl have that. Like you guys fuck with each other, you're friends who are in an intimate relationship with each other, and that's why it's lasted for.
We're friends first before everything else.
Right.
So like with us, it's kind of like I don't ever want to do anything to mess up the friendship.
Right.
Vice versa. So like it kind of keeps us both in check to a point.
Right.
Notice he said friendship,
first,
not their relationship.
Yeah.
Friendship.
Yeah, we dated for a while before we even had sex.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about months and months.
Before you even had sex. Yeah.
So it kind of, I don't know, this kind of worked itself out.
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Maybe there's some truth to that thing you've been saying from the beginning, is that we need to be friends first. It's a little hard for me. It's a little hard for me. It's a little bit hard. I'm
such a nigga. It's a little. Y'all can't see what I see. She started gripping her kneecap. She was saying that shit. It's a little hard for me.
It's a little hard for me, and I'm man-spreading right now. Like I told my daughter to stop doing
legs
that.
Are open.
Yeah, I can't help it.
It is comfortable though, right?
Yeah, it's like, I can't. I see why y'all niggas do that shit. I ain't got not one ball sack, but I need the spread. I'm like, it's a little hard for me because I'm impulsive with relationships. I go off of my feelings. I am impulsive, and I'll be like, oh, like, okay, I love it. Let's do this more.
It's cute, man. It's cute.
I think it might be a Sagittarian trait too. I think most of us are like that. We're very impulsive people.
For sure.
Like, sure, let's do it. Let's fuck. Let's be in a relationship. Let's get married. Like,
yeah. 100%.
I would have done it. If that nigga had asked me to marry him, to elope, we would have done it.
You would have thought about it like, yeah, why not?
Yeah, sure.
Just like that. Yeah.
I know it's not a good thing. It's not.
It's a great thing with, the right one. But nah, that's what makes y'all dope, though, at the same time.
Yeah, because we don't have those type of mental restrictions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know it's just probably hard is finding that balance.
The balance is difficult.
It's the middle ground.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm learning.
I get it.
I'm teaching myself.
I get it.
So, I did this poll on my Instagram story today.
Read the cap out loud.
Can we not?
I love a good laugh, man.
So I did this poll that I don't know what brought this on. Oh yeah, because I was looking at a post. So the post, shout out to Kaz Facts. He's hilarious. Yeah. The post says, ladies, could you date a man that makes $900 every 2 weeks? Okay. He's loyal, cooks like a chef, and has A1 mouth and pipe game. Okay. So I said, would I? No, I wouldn't. And not because I'm shallow, but because the amount of money that he makes in a month is what I pay in rent. And I did the math. It comes up to $21,600 a year. And that is just at my big age, like my homegirl said.
Big age, right.
At my big age, it's just way too under for us to be comfortable, for us to be the level one of comfortability, no matter what I'm making, because I'm not yet making six figures.
Right.
So with the children, who knows what other kind of responsibilities he's gonna bring, I think that it matters how much money both people make. If you both are contributing to the household financially. And I'm not one of those girls that won't contribute to the household financially.
Right.
Never said that. I just said I don't like the 50-50 thing. Yeah. But never said I'm not gonna pay bills or I'm not gonna do the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I just feel like we're gonna be struggling. We're going to be struggling. And I don't want, at this age, I don't want to struggle.
No, definitely.
Not with a partner.
No, I agree with it. I don't knock any woman who feels that way at all.
Yeah.
I just, especially with your situation, I get it. You got kiddos, you know what I'm saying?
I can't do it. I can't do
I
it.
totally get it.
So Lee said it's gonna be a lot of cap on this motherfucker shit.
For sure.
With the responses. So we have 33% that says yes, they would date a man. 67% said no.
Okay.
So the people that voted no, I know them. I know all of them.
Right.
The people who voted no are women who make a certain amount of money a year. You know, they make a certain amount of money a year. They're well-to-do females. So by themselves. Not like the one that we were on the phone with, she's in a relationship. Most of them are in relationships. I don't know. One of them, I don't know if they're in a relationship or not, but one of them is married. Her and her husband both make six figures, high six figures.
Right.
So their mindsets are different because they're bringing in.
I kind of want, never mind. Go ahead.
You kind of want what?
No, somebody was calling. I wanted to ask them the same question, but go ahead.
A high six figure person? Yeah, I figured you would want to do that. But I can understand why a high six figure woman who's self-made and got herself up there does not want to date a man
100%.
who's or even marry a man or be with a man or fuck a man or whatever who's making $21,000 and $21,600 a year.
I get it. What if it's an ambitious brother though? Not somebody who has potential and he ain't doing shit. I feel like when a lot of women talk about these guys who they dated in their past in their early mid-20s and shit like that, it wasn't guys who was trying to do anything. They just
No,
smoke,
that's not true.
Drink, fuck.
That's not true.
I think majority of from the shit I be hearing, that's all. I'm not speaking. They don't be talking about the ones who's actually trying to do something and they're not getting anywhere. I don't ever hear that story. It's always about the guys who's just trying to leech or, just content with his situation. Or I've heard of guys even fucking knowingly. Even the last woman I was dating, Colors. Fuck it, I put it out there. I mean, I don't never say her full name.
Yeah.
But like her last guy before me, this nigga would go on trips with her. He'll invite her along. They'll go out to eat and shit. This nigga knows. You know you don't have that bread in your account. And he'll still take her out to dinner, brunch, whatever. Check comes, bill comes, goes to pay for it.
It declines.
Right. And he kept doing that because he knew that she was going to pick up the bill.
Yeah.
That's some weak ass shit, bro.
That is so wild.
I'm like, how was his ego not even fucking...
Ew.
You got to be a different kind of guy to be okay with that. I would be embarrassed.
I could never give a nigga pussy if he did some shit like that. It would be over with.
More than once.
Definitely, you know how much money is in your fucking bank account.
Right.
That's trash.
And there's guys who, make bread, even more bread than that kind of guy. And they do the same type of shit with women who's doing well for themselves. So, I don't know. I feel like they don't be talking about the guys who's like ambitious and really trying to do something with themselves. That's all. I don't have no issue with a woman not wanting to date a guy who doesn't make a certain amount of bread at all.
Yeah.
But y'all got to keep in mind, because there's a lot of average women who be feeling as though they deserve non-average niggas.
What's an average woman?
I don't know. We talking about finances and shit right now, right?
Right.
So I don't know what the average for a guy is, like 41, 42,000, something like that.
Is it?
Yeah. Well, you want to look it up or something?
Can you Google it? The average annual income for men.
In state or in general?
I guess in general, yeah.
Yeah.
For men and women. I'm interested.
And women might be a little bit under that. Just a little bit.
Under?
Maybe.
Okay. All right. We'll see. I want to see the numbers because 41,000, I mean, it depends on where you live. It's not that bad. It's not bad.
Every place looking the same now.
Talk about it.
Like, getting it.
Because gas. No, just gas prices, goddammit.
Full-time working men in 2019 had a median income of $57,000.
57,000 in 2019. That's before the pandemic.
That's lower than that.
I know in Charlotte, to live as a single person, you only need to make about $52,000 a year.
Yeah.
Pay for everything.
Yeah, and be comfortable. So yeah.
40 might fall in.
40 might be fine. Yeah. That was men.
Yeah, we didn't do black men. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 40s.
Yeah, so maybe 40s, high 40s, whatever. That's half. That's doubled what we're talking. This example.
True.
You understand? Like 40 something is different from saying 21. Like you just making it over the 20.
Where's he at in his life, man? Is he just getting out of jail? You know what I'm saying? How old is he? Is he just getting out of college? There's women who be making that amount of money when they come out of college too.
I think
what's the situation?
I think at some point everybody needs to take accountability for where they are in life.
Absolutely.
And it's not just finances, it's emotional. Mm-hmm. So if I am a woman who is impulsive with dating people and I keep going from relationship to relationship to relationship, impulsively choosing incorrectly, at some point niggas is gonna be like, bitch, you need to stop dating and figure out where you keep fucking up, right? Right? With finances, we don't look at finances in the same light. We don't say maybe you should stop dating until you get your life and use up all your ambitions that you have and create a better nest egg for yourself so that you can focus more on what it is that you have to do. We never do that. We always talk about, well, you shouldn't leave him or you should still look at him like he's a suitable match for you because he's ambitions or blah, blah, blah. In my eyes, it's like, yeah, he might be a suitable match on the outside, but finances are very fucking important.
Definitely.
Very important. And the older you get and the more things you get, the more things you want to do, the more children need. London sneakers cost $100. Like, what? I need to be able to count on you. I'm not asking, I never asked for a man to come in and take care of everything. Would that be great? Fucking yes, it would. It would be fantastic.
Yeah. It doesn't have to cost $100 though. No,
it doesn't. But right. I'm not going to they don't have a pair of Jordans. You know what I mean? I'm not doing that because I'm a single mom.
Right. Yeah.
And when you start working, then you can buy your own motherfucking Jordans. But you're gonna have the best Air Max, nigga. You got the best Air Max.
Air Maxes is top tier too.
That's what I'm saying. $100 I spent on a fucking pair of Air Max for this Bigfoot nigga who's not even 12. Okay. So I'm saying all that to say our expenses increase the older we get, the more responsibilities we have. You can't look at one thing and say you need to be single and figure out and focus on yourself, but when it comes down to finances, it's like, oh no, they're still dateable. No, you're not dateable either.
So it doesn't matter where you at in your life at that time.
No.
Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. It's a good thing for you to have it. Listen, having ambition is not something to be exalted, because you should. Just like, I don't expect to get praise every single day for being a good person, because you should be a good person.
Right.
You know what I mean? And instances where it's a little extra, sure. I like appreciation just like the next bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But on a day-to-day basis, I don't expect for you to call me every day and be like, you know what, Eb? You are a good bitch. You doing a good job every day because I'm supposed to.
Right.
So it's my job. It's your responsibility. You should have ambition. You should. You should always. It don't matter if you are the low tier nigga or fucking Elon Musk. You should still have ambition. You should still want to. So yes,
I agree.
I give you props, I guess, for having ambition, but that doesn't make you like look at you like, well, he only makes $19,000 or $21,000 for this example, almost $22,000 a year, but he's the most ambitious nigga in the world. So I'ma ride and I'ma deal with
nobody say ride and crash out.
It's just, riding is overrated.
I disagree. How?
Nigga, listen. Some of us are exhausted. I'm gonna be honest.
All right.
Maybe I'm speaking from a biased position, and I'm woman enough to admit that if I am. And I like to think that I don't really think from a biased space, but maybe I am. Bitches be tired of riding.
I get it. When you riding for a real purpose and a real cause.
No.
You can't listen.
Not every nigga that I've been with. I've only had one nigga, right? My children's father, who had all of the lofty ideas in the world, but depended on women to back him.
Yeah.
Every other nigga that I've had has been an ambitious nigga. They've been talented. They've been smart, intelligent niggas. And I rode with them. Because yes, you're working at fucking McDonald's right now. I've dated a nigga who worked at McDonald's who was probably one of the most brilliant rappers ever that I have ever encountered.
Right.
Super fucking talented. He just never got the chance. experience. When I got on, I wanted to put him on, even though I stopped fucking with him. I was like, you know, I'm in these streets now. You know, I'm in these spaces, so maybe you could get. And he was ambitious, but it just never curled over. I'm supposed to stay in that relationship.
Nobody's saying that.
That's what I'm saying. But my experience. Where
were you at in your life at that time? How old were you?
I mean, I was young.
All right,
I was young, but I outgrew that.
Right.
I outgrew that. That phase. Lots of us have outgrown that. So it's not like
McDonald's and rappers should definitely be outgrown in 2022.
Yeah, but like, okay,
not saying
wherever
if you're a McDonald's worker in general. I'm just saying, like, if he's just okay with the bare minimum. Now, if he's trying to, he wasn't okay.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't okay with the bare minimum.
In general.
No, but like what I'm to your point. Right. There's a lot more niggas who are not okay than there are niggas who are okay. That was the point I was making by bringing this up. Who are like, nah, I'm good letting her pay for everything. There's a lot of less niggas like that. I know that your experiences, like the things that you hear from women, are a lot. Like, these bitches are getting with niggas who don't have ambition and shit like that. Yeah. But my personal experience, these niggas had dreams and they had goals and they worked towards them, but sometimes it just never curled over, or it took too long, or whatever the case is. So a lot of us women are tired of that. Just like a lot of you guys are getting tired of shit that women bring to the table. They think they only have to look cute and fucking, you know, have their asses fat, and that worked back in the 90s. It worked in the early 2000s. Now y'all niggas is like, no, you gotta come a little bit different. So we're saying the same thing as far as the finances is concerned. You have to bring a little bit more.
For sure. But I don't know, man. Depends on the situation, I feel like. I
mean, you know, there's nuances to everything. There's one-offs to everything. But like in general, as a collective, I speak on behalf of women who are sick, who don't want to struggle. We just don't want to. And I shouldn't have to. I should be able to look at a nigga who is ambitious and beautiful and sweet and everything, but he is not making the bread at all, for me to be like, I gotta bow out because you don't meet the base level requirements.
I agree with that.
Yeah.
Especially for your situation. But again, we got young people, a younger audience who's listening to us as well too.
Dude.
I don't feel like
they're younger?
Possibly.
I feel like these niggas is old. I feel like they in their 30s and 40s.
We're gonna expound, you know what I mean, past this shit though. You know what I mean? Like there's girls getting out of college who's listening to this shit. They're gonna be like, no, I don't feel like they need to be chasing a nigga with the bag. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't.
Why?
Because you're setting yourself up for, you're not giving yourself many options by just chasing someone with the bag. If that's the case, I'm still gonna chase the woman with the ass. Like, I'm not doing that. That's what I did for a big majority of my life, and it ain't got me nowhere. And it's no knock on women with ass. I'm still gunning for y'all too, at the same time. You know what I mean? Because it's not on them. It was on me. You know what I'm saying? Now, I still fuck with the mental too. You still had a cat grab me there. That's always gonna be
been a thing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But like, let me start giving these flat booty girls, you know what I mean? These little chest girls some, you know what I mean? These smaller lips girls some, you know what I'm saying? Some more attention. I love full lips. I love ass. I love titties. I love nice feet. I fuck with girls now who feet don't look better than mine. Most girls' feet don't look better than mine. I don't think
everything is a bendable thing. I think that it's okay to have concrete shit. Fuck that.
Nah, that's not important at the end of the fucking day, man. When I'm fucking 60-something years old, say I come down with some shit, I'm gonna want somebody to take care of me. You know what I mean? My parents ain't always gonna be here.
Right.
You know, as men, we always looking at the surface. You know, dang, man, her hair, her eyebrows. Again, I love eyebrows, too. I love thick eyebrows since I was in fucking elementary school. I was the guy that'd be like, oh, you just got your brows done. And girls be like, how'd you know? I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, because you look a whole lot better right now. But I ain't going to tell you that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I fuck with girls now who probably got some thin brows and shit, man. Like, you got to be open to some shit, man. Some fucking facial hair on your chin or some shit, man. Just clip it, tweeze that shit before we get up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be open, because I've experienced a lot of women, man. And hey, well, look where it's got me.
I think superficial thing. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna tell any young girl not to chase a nigga with a bag. That's just me. I am pro girl. Go get that money, bitch. But be realistic about it and be safe about it. You know what I mean? Be realistic and be safe. And also, don't chase. You don't have to chase. You can have a standard.
I guess they kind of do have to chase. Because like I said, the average man or black man, he makes 41,000 a year.
They don't really have to chase because if you look a certain type of way, the rich niggas will come to you.
Man,
they will.
A lot of these girls, man. All these women aren't getting married. Your girl just admitted that shit as well too, man. All these women are not getting married.
No, they're not getting married.
The average man,
not all these women want to get married either.
Most of them do, though. Most of them do.
That's another poll I'm gonna do. There's a lot of bitches who don't want to get married.
Yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, after all these fuckboys they've been entertaining.
Well, yeah.
Definitely.
Of course.
Or they're going gay, or they're like, you know what, maybe I need to be a unicorn.
They don't just
or you
go
know
gay.
what, maybe I need to... Yeah.
People don't go gay. They are attracted to women.
It's there for sure.
Yes.
But
they just exclusively fuck with women.
I feel like people can manipulate their mind to do a bunch of shit. There's women who's in relationships and marriages with niggas who don't even fucking like that. But you know what? You bring in that bread, you treat me right. So bet I'm gonna be here.
You think that rich niggas need to be chased? Because I said women.
I said maybe they do need to be chased. Yeah, that's not good advice either, ladies, at all. I don't think y'all all aren't getting married.
They all marriage is not the end goal for every bitch.
I didn't say that. I'm speaking to the women who do want to get married.
Yeah, so but why you keep saying like they all not get that has nothing to do with the conversation.
I'm speaking to the women who's like, I need a man who's going to provide me this and provide me that, whatever. If you speaking on that, you either want to trick. Niggas gonna trick on you, or you want a motherfucker who's gonna marry you, bro. That's it.
Or they could just want partnership. Like you could just want partnership.
Yeah, that's not the majority. I agree with that.
You really don't feel like the majority of women want partnership. They just want to be married.
I think at this point, y'all take what the fuck y'all can get.
No, well, yeah,
in that sense, partnership, relationship.
I mean, that ain't never changed. So bitches been taking whatever the fuck they can get since our grandparents been fucking. To be honest, like you know what I mean, they've been doing that since the beginning of fucking time. That's nothing new. It's nothing changed. But there's women who young girls, like you said, the college girl, the college graduate who has ambition and she wants to fuck, and her ambition is leading her to the niggas with the bags. And I'm not about to tell this bitch, lower your motherfucking standards. If you feel like that's what you want and that's what you're gonna get, you just have to be realistic about the type of individuals and the type of men that they are and these circles and what comes with that. You have to be realistic. Just like I'm not gonna tell a young man whose ambition is leading him to bitches with fat asses and flat tummies and big titties.
Go after the IG girl. No, I'll never tell niggas to do
I'm not going to tell you to do that. But I'm also not going to say don't. I'm going to say you have to be. If this is where you want to be, you got to be realistic about what type of bag you need to be bringing to these bitches. And if you're not willing to be used in this way, like I think we have to paint the full picture. Not saying don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. But yeah, all right, do it. But I'm gonna tell you exactly, as an elder, as your elder, I'm gonna tell you exactly what to expect from this. So if you like it, then go right ahead. If this is not really the life for you, then don't do it. Then maybe you should start looking at the niggas who are climbing up the ladder. A college girl is different from a girl who's almost 40. Absolutely, you know what I mean? Right. It's a different thing. So the women who are answering the poll are women who are in their 30s and 40s and 50. Okay. I got one who's in their 50s that responded. Sure. It's like, no.
Okay, yeah, for sure. Especially in 2022.
Right. What I was saying earlier with my homegirl on the phone is age and experience have a lot to do with whether you would deal with a nigga who is making under 30.
But that's what I said to you earlier. Does it matter? Like, it could be just coming out of college or something like that. He's like, no, it don't matter. If he's making 900 every 2 weeks, No, that's a bad message to send out.
If a girl is, just coming out of college, this nigga's making 900 every 2 weeks. They're what they need. They're matching at this point, unless she's
already right. Up. Yeah,
right. They're matching the average. Yeah, that's that. But for me, no,
not for you for sure.
You know what I mean?
Definitely. Or for women who's around in the 30 and up age.
Right.
Range,
so that's when you said they're gonna cap. I'm like, I don't think they're gonna cap, but maybe I'm thinking from my age demographic. And my cousin is on my page. She goes to Johnson C. Smith.
Okay.
She just turned 21.
Really?
She just turned 21.
Okay.
I would ask her. Right. I would ask her.
When was I making 900 every 2 weeks? Because I was still getting them all.
I was getting money. I've been getting money, and I like from the first job I had.
It wasn't that long ago.
I don't know. But the girls say you got dick meat, so that might be.
Nah, I don't show them my dick immediately, so they don't know. They don't know what I can do. I always come off shy and quiet, so they always think they're gonna turn me out.
Yeah.
I was making 900 every 2 weeks. Maybe not too long ago, bro.
Yeah.
Not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still under 50K. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's why I say it's cap, because I was still pulling
bitches. Yeah.
who got shit going on.
Yeah.
Man, fuck out
I don't
that
know.
shit.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I ain't doing it. That's all the fuck I'm saying. And I'm going to stick beside it. Like, I'm going to stick by that shit. Like, no. There's a lot of things that I would, I don't need my nigga to make an egregious amount of money a year. Mm-hmm. I'm not that type of girl.
But no, I'm sure we can both agree on, though, 900 every 2 weeks, that's not feasible during these times, man, at all.
No. You know, but gas is $4.27.
And I'm speaking to the 30-something and up people. You know what I mean? Those who's just getting out of college, or you still figuring out life in your early 20s, just getting out of your mom and dad's
I really want to ask my cousin.
What's up?
I want to ask her. She's 21.
She's a lady, though, man. Come on, man. City girls, hot girls, and this is probably summertime. Come on, man.
What? Don't do my baby like that.
Call her.
That's my baby.
Call her.
Hold on, I'm gonna call her, see if she answer. Because sometimes she don't be answering the phone. I gotta curse her ass out.
I'm sorry, the person you were trying to...
Okay.
Hot girl spring, man.
And she a ball player too.
Is she?
She play basketball. She's goes to Johnson C. Smith on a full ride scholarship. She good. She good. That's my baby. That's first cousin too. And we starting to get to the place, because she's 21 now, or 20. She's starting to get to the place where I'm talking to her about niggas for real.
Right.
Because before, I'm like, she's too young for me to really be talking to her the real. Now we having these conversations. She like, you wow. I'm like, I am. Like,
all right, can I call my friend?
Go ahead.
The one who called me a little bit ago. She's in the sixes.
Okay,
putting her on the spot. What's up? All right, so check it, right? Right now we're recording, we're all adults here, right? So we're live right now. I got a question to ask you.
You say what?
You're on the episode, we're recording. I got a question to ask you. You want to participate?
Oh my goodness, you recording?
Yeah, they don't know your name though.
Oh my goodness, so I'm on the thing.
She said, I'm on the thing. Hey, boo.
Look, I wasn't even prepared for that.
No, it's just one question. All right. So Eb did this poll, right? And I think the poll was like, ladies, can you be with a man who makes $900 every 2 weeks? Now, I'm not saying you could do that, especially in 2022. But what's the least amount that a man can make and you be all right with that? At least for starters. I know you're a successful woman and things like that, so I'm just curious.
Oh my goodness, you just put me on the spot like that.
I did.
Now it's 50-50. Now it's 50-50.
Wow.
I'm shocked.
That's crazy.
I'm shocked at some of these yeses.
You thinking?
900 every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
That's what you said?
Yeah. But no, I'm not saying you should be okay with that. But like, what's the least amount a man can make every 2 weeks? And you'll be all right with that. Just for starters.
I got to do some math or something. You can't even live anywhere and pay your rent. 900 for every 2 weeks.
Thank you.
But what about for you though? What's the least you could do? Ballpark number, real quick, or range.
Let's see. I'm gonna say. Can we say the minimum could be like 1,200?
Okay. See, that's
just a quick number I could love.
1,200 every 2 weeks.
2,400 a month. I think that might be doable. Yeah.
Okay. So we'll say 2,700 a week.
So that's a little under 30,000 a year. A little under 30.
And you do pretty all right for yourself, right?
I mean, I guess depending on what you consider I.
Fair enough. Well, indeed, I'm gonna hit you when we done.
Okay.
All right. Appreciate it. Bye. That was fair. I'm shocked that's 50-50 though, especially since you're saying it's mainly 30 something.
And the yeses I'm very shocked at. One of the yeses I'm very shocked with. Or maybe not. maybe not.
I know.
I mean, I'll talk about her. Jess said yes. Jessica said yes.
Interesting.
Anyway, my cousin is doing an assignment. She's a college girl.
Okay.
I'm like, go ahead, do your work, boo.
Right.
I'm gonna get her answer though, and I'm gonna say it because I want to know. I'm curious as what the young girls is thinking now. You know what I mean? But we're gonna move on because we've been on this topic for forever, and we have to hurry up and get the fuck out of here today because I have something to do. So we're doing Battle of the Sexes today, part 1. And make sure that you listen to the ends of the episode. Don't just listen to half of it because we have an announcement that we want to make about the 100th episode. So we're doing Battle of the Sexes, and then we have an Ask Waah question. If we have time, we're gonna get to it instead of quickie. So today's episode is like a full quickie segment.
Okay.
Battle of the Sexes. So we're gonna read a question and we say if it applies more to men or if it applies more to women. And probably we may debate it, may argue, I don't know, but whatever. So the first one is, who has more self-awareness, men or women?
Self-awareness. Damn. It's a toughie. What you think, Will?
Who has more self-awareness, men or women?
Women.
I think women too.
I want to say that too.
Yeah.
But then it's like, why you say women though?
I think we're just way more aware of our mental capacity, emotional capacity, physical capacity. I think the physicals are worse. We view ourselves very differently from how y'all see us. Even the women who appear to be the most confident and shit like that, we are that the physical stuff is where we don't have a lot of awareness.
Right.
You
That's
know what I mean?
Wasn't sure too.
But all the other things, we are very much so aware of ourselves more than men are. I think men don't be knowing what the fuck be going on with y'all for real, like internally, and be like, what? Like even going to the doctor.
Nah, you're right.
You know what I mean? And a nigga won't go to the doctor. They be coughing up a lung, and they like, I'm fine. I'm just gonna take some Robitussin and drink some lemon water or whatever. He's like, nigga.
He brushing it off though. He's aware of what's going on, but he's just brushing it off because of how we were raised.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I think women are way more self-aware though.
I get you.
Niggas be under, like, they be really delusional sometimes.
Y'all be delusional all the time.
I don't think so. I think men are more delusional than women.
Who's more aware when a guy, in y'all instance, when a guy's hitting on y'all and a woman is hitting on us? We're a couple, we're together. I see you being friendly with your friend over there and shit, and I'm like, yo, yeah, man, that nigga, he trying to make a move on you. Like, no, he just being nice.
We be lying.
He just being...
We know. We be lying. The fuck? I'm sorry, girls.
Yes, finally.
I'm sorry, girl.
Final fucking Lee.
We be knowing that the nigga would fuck. Now, we know when they wouldn't, too. Y'all don't listen to that. Because we're better liars. That's one of the questions. Women are better liars, for sure. Yeah. We know when they wouldn't. And if for a woman like me, I'm not going to keep niggas in my circle that would fuck me. Period. If we gonna fuck, we gonna fuck. But if you know, I have a boyfriend or a husband and I'm bringing you to the wedding, like, you know what I mean? Yeah. I'm not gonna have any nigga around. My man gotta know that I'm never gonna play him out like that. Right. But most women, they don't give a fuck about that shit. They be like, this is my one in the pocket. You know what I mean? But no, what are you talking about? That's my friend. Like, his wife is right there and da-da-da-da. Bitch, you know that nigga would fuck you right now. And men speak to each other energetically like women speak to each other energetically. So you seeing things that she's pretending not to see. We know the friends that would fuck us and the friends that wouldn't fuck us. We know every time.
Some of y'all a little naive though, but no, I'm sure you know for sure.
They be lying. Even that little bit of naivety is a finesse.
But if it goes with her personality just in general with other shit, but no, it is a finesse. My ex was like that, who I was with for 5.5 years.
Finessing the fuck out of these niggas.
She thought she was doing that with me. I'm like, bro, like,
some niggas are sharp as a tack, you know what I mean? You really can't do it. But a lot of niggas ain't, and they think that it's cute. They think that naivete is cute. So they just like
ain't cute at all.
They like, oh, my girl don't know no better. You know what I mean? She don't know. Oh, like, that's my friend, and we just laughing and giggling and shit like that. And because it's a part of her personality that she adopted. Like some women are really aloof. You know what I mean? But they just really they be like, what? Like, what's going on? My daughter is like that, but she's also 10. So but when it comes down to energetically feeling when someone is interested in you in a sexual way, we always know.
Definitely.
Always.
Sometimes y'all be reaching though too, but majority of the time y'all all on point for sure.
Yeah. I'm sorry, girls. I done spilled the tea.
Man.
But y'all gotta stop. Y'all gotta stop. Like if I'm in a room and my friend is there and I know he's an associate at this point, I know he would fuck me and we laughing and joking. My nigga was like, yo, what's the deal with that nigga?
Right.
I'm like, yeah, I do. Like, I would admit it. Because why am I lie? Why would I lie? What is that doing for our relationship?
For a man, though, you gotta have a certain type of man. Because that's always gonna stay in his head. I think a woman can deal with that better than a guy.
Deal with what?
Hearing that her man fucked this girl who be around sometimes, or better than a man can. Will.
But you know what? You're right. You might be right. I had to think.
Dictionary.
I had to think because niggas be like, you can't even speak to that motherfucker. Yeah. Like you gotta delete the nigga's number out your phone. Type of shit. Niggas that we used to fuck and niggas that they would fuck us.
So we gonna be like, yo, this nigga's still around. Like, is he that really good of a friend? Was his dick really that good?
Some niggas be that good of a friend. Some niggas be that good of a friend. I'm sorry, y'all can't.
See how you smiling though?
Because y'all so egotistical. It's ridiculous.
What?
What is the big fucking deal?
It's a huge deal, man.
What is the deal? What's the problem? She wasn't a virgin.
The image in our minds, man. Knowing that you still hugging and calling this nigga bro, and he had you bent over at some point, man. The images that play in our mind.
Oh, that sounds like a personal problem.
Hey, I ain't went through it. I hope I don't have to.
It's just like, who gives a fuck?
I may have to suck that up one day.
Yeah, maybe. It's just like
the younger me, fuck no.
Yeah, I get it, but I mean, in the grander scheme of things, what does that do for your relationship? Nothing.
If I fuck up, he knows you in areas I don't possibly. If I'm not being as emotionally available for you at a certain time or whatever, you might cry on this nigga's shoulder. And
then what that mean? Just because they fuck, they always gotta fuck?
You might hop on it.
I'm leaving. That's bullshit. Like, that's bullshit. There are niggas that I fuck that I would never fuck again.
I get it.
Sex dope. Sex is great. I would never fuck them again. Like, ever. And like, you could be the last dick on earth and I'm not doing it.
I get it.
And I know a lot of women are not like me.
Yeah.
I know a lot of women are not like me. It's a very rare, I have very rare qualities, I will admit.
Absolutely.
But
anomaly, for sure.
I think y'all be really like be going so overboard.
You grin hard for a reason.
I'm laughing because I know I can hear all the niggas who listen to the podcast like, fuck that. Like I'm not gonna have that bitch around my nigga, like my niggas around, or that nigga around my bitch. No, fuck out of here. You used to fuck him, he's over with.
I understood. Anytime a guy told this girl like, yo, I don't want you talking, I'll leave them more being cool no more.
You got it.
I understood. I get it.
I don't like niggas telling me no shit like that. I ain't like it. Never mind. All right, next question. Who are better friends, men or women?
Yeah, women for sure.
Women for sure.
Definitely.
We 2 for 2 girls.
Yeah.
Not all of these are good questions though. Yeah, I think women are better friends. Yeah. But I also
great
think
listeners.
Guys make really good friends too.
Guys can if they're tapped into their femininity and into their feminine side for sure.
Yes.
There's not a lot of guys like that.
I love y'all. Yeah. Like I fucking love y'all. Sometimes I would want to speak to you before I spoke to one of my homegirls.
As well. Same.
Yes. Like I'll be like,
I tell you shit, don't tell my niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Because I'm like a nigga.
Only certain homies.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably could call Will, but Will probably be like, "Oh, okay, what you want me to do about it?" You know what I'm saying?
We'll be having some really good advice.
I would love to have that rapport with Will. You know, Will be chilling. He might not answer the phone.
He might not answer. That's the problem. Don't call Will ass.
You can call me, man.
If I reach him, no, he might. Nah, he probably be like,
Will's got really great advice. Really great advice. But try catching that nigga on the phone.
Like, listen, I got a lot on my plate right now. Trying to edit these shows.
I'm trying to edit all these shows. I'm trying to rearrange the shit.
I'm trying to make some beats.
I gotta manage the fucking. He's managing the fucking shit. Like I'm punching clocks. I'm working 12 jobs.
Trying to schedule.
Leave me alone, bitch.
Like, can I get back to you tomorrow around? Say 4 o'clock.
That is so true. I'll be wanting to call Will sometimes too. I'll be like, this nigga ain't gonna answer. This nigga not gonna answer the phone. Fuck it. Oh, that's so funny. Okay, who communicates better with their partner?
Oh yeah.
I think women, because but sometimes I don't know.
Yeah, I'm kind of iffy on that.
It's a little iffy.
Yeah,
it's even in your brain.
Because y'all hear a certain way.
Yes, we do.
For sure.
I've witnessed arguments where the girl is saying something and the guy is responding and she's hearing something and I'm just like, that is not what that nigga said. That is not what he said at all. Like, what is the matter with you? But I don't do domestic, so I'll stay out of it. I'm on the fence with that, half and half, 50-50.
Yeah.
Which is a problem because we trying to be in relationships.
Yeah, but I mean, you kind of get the edge to the woman, I guess, when it comes to communicating how you feel emotionally and shit like that.
Women will communicate how they feel. If there's one thing we gonna do, is tell you how we feel about some shit.
Yeah.
Whether you agree, whether it's valid or not, we gonna tell you how we feel. For sure.
Definitely are. You gotta process that shit, man.
Yeah. I think men just have a different way of communicating as a collective and then individually have different ways of communicating, receiving and giving information.
Yeah, we use one part of our brain. Y'all use two at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're just straight logic, whatever. Y'all have y'all artsy side and emotions and all this shit coming out all at the same time. And it makes us overwhelmed at times. It just depends.
Poor men. Okay, who cheats more? Let's get into the shit. Who cheats more?
Men do, but women are not too far behind.
You think so?
They're better cheaters, I think.
I think women are way better cheaters.
Oh, 100%.
Way better cheaters.
100%.
We will have all the girls in the group chat. Like, I could call one of my friends right now and be like, if this nigga texts you or call you, I was with you. And not only will I be with her, but she'll have the whole itinerary. She'll have selfies, pictures, ready to send.
I know y'all ain't shit.
If we choose to be ain't shit, we're the best ain't shitters for sure. But I think men cheat more than women do.
Absolutely.
Because there's a plethora of pussy and niggas be acting like they can't turn it down. They really do. It's like, what do you want from me? She do it at me. I'm sorry, man.
Hey,
it's like,
why do y'all women say all the time, I wish I had a dick? Y'all say that shit for a reason.
Not because I want to fuck with a bunch of women. Well,
come on, man.
Not because I want to fuck with a bunch of women.
Look
I just want to know
right now with a straight face.
No, because I'm not a cheater. I'm not built like that.
If you had a dick.
If I had a dick, I just want to feel what it's like to fuck pussy with an actual dick.
Just one woman?
Yeah, at a time.
That's such a nigga response, man. At a time.
What do you want from me? If I'm in a relationship, I'm not cheating.
Right.
But if I'm fucking, if I'm outside, I'm outside.
With a dick, it's a great chance.
Yeah.
You're going to put a lot of thought into it, man. It's just different.
I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. I don't have a dick. I don't know. John will say. I don't think I would cheat though. I'm standing by that because I'm morally, I have morals and integrity, and I don't want to make a fool out of nobody.
Yeah.
But if I couldn't be faithful, then I would just be single and be out here fucking all the hoes.
Fair.
I want to know what it feels like to bust an actual nut from a ball sack. Like, that's gotta feel amazing. Like, the nut comes from the balls and goes through the dick. And then it's out. Like, it's gotta feel, do you feel it in your balls when you about to nut?
I don't be paying attention to it.
Next time you bust a nut, pay attention to your whole body. Do you feel it in your nut sack? Like, do you feel the little sperms come out?
I just feel it building up. That's it.
It's not really that.
It's just like a build up.
it's like you feel a rush.
The intensity.
You feel a rush start from the nuts, though?
The nuts. You and his nuts.
Because I'm interested.
Not really from the nuts.
You don't feel it from the nuts.
Oh, you don't feel it from the nuts.
No.
Oh, boo.
I don't know. It's not from the nuts. I don't really know what to do.
It's a rush. It's like
That's what I want to know.
Spiritual thing, man. I don't know.
That's what I want to feel. Wait, what it feels like physically.
Intense. It's just
from the ball sack all the way through the dick.
Like in your body. It's like it's not really the nuts. It's like in your body.
It's like in your whole body. It's not just concentrated in the nut area.
The nut.
Well, you understand why I have that in my mind, right? Because the sperm comes from the sack. So it's like, do it feel like...
I know you like nuts, too.
I do. I mean, I don't, but I do. I do because the niggas go crazy. Not because the nuts look good or they taste good. I mean, sometimes they don't taste... Most times they don't taste like nothing, thank God. Oh, God. I haven't had salty nuts in my mouth in a long time.
Hey, Cajun nuts.
Disgusting.
Cajun nuts?
Yes, but anyway, I'm picturing it like, you know, when your leg falls asleep and then it starts to wake up, so that in between where it's like painful and it feels good. That's what I feel like it feels in your balls when in your ball sack when it comes out. So that's why I would want to have a dick, because I want to know what it feels like to bust an actual nut from actual ball sack. It's fucking incredible.
You'll hate it, man. Maybe, because y'all can just keep coming. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With us, on the other hand,
you're one and done for the most part.
Give me 15.
Okay, 15's not bad. That's not bad. You got a great battery. Who lies better? Women.
Yeah, no doubt.
Who is better at apologizing? Women.
Better at apologizing.
Women.
Are y'all?
Yes. When we do apologize, we're better at it.
Right.
Yeah.
If you do. And then how do you do it, though? So that's why I don't know about that better part.
You think men are better at apologizing?
I'm still thinking. What you think, Will?
I think y'all said it.
Stand up.
I think y'all said it earlier when they do apologize,
they're better.
If you can get them to the point where they would apologize, yeah, but you gotta get to that point. They might not say shit. So, but a guy, I don't know. If you can get the woman to the point where she would apologize, I feel like that's the point. But a guy will be more readily, I feel like he would
willing to apologize. Yeah,
before a woman would.
Yeah, so I do agree with that. Yeah, but I think men just, as a collective, y'all just be like, okay, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry for that.
No, it'd be vague as shit.
But it'd be like, are you really? Like, I feel like you just saying it just so you could dead the fucking situation. And I think a lot of niggas actually do that. They just be like, all right, fine, fuck it. I fucked up, I'm sorry. It's like, no. But you have to fully, that's me. I will double back on on my shit if I feel like your apology is not authentic.
Okay, so y'all might apologize better verbally, but we might do it better with action. I said
you
might.
Think so?
I said might. I'm still thinking. I said might. I'm trying to bring a conversation. You gotta pay attention to my words.
I know I did, but still, like I don't.
Okay.
I don't think so. I think a nigga just verbally apologizes. He don't do nothing else after, like, to elongate the apology. Besides maybe bring flowers. A bitch, if she's really sorry, she cooking, she sucking mean dick that night, she riding, she doing whatever you want her to do, she being on her best behavior, she giving you money, you know what I mean?
And he not sitting off to get her feet, nails, hair done and stuff like that. Of course.
It depends on I think it depends on the severity of what he's apologizing for. But for the majority of niggas' apologies, it just be the words, I'm gonna bring her some flowers. But she still got cook for you dinner that night and make your plate first. You know what I mean?
No,
like, it'd be like a half.
I think y'all mean y'all apologies. Y'all mean it more than we do.
That's why it takes us a while to do it, because
be like, damn, how can I not get caught this time?
Yes. Like, okay, I'm sorry for getting caught. That's it. Yeah. Who is better at sex?
I mean, women, that's all I know, but overall,
I mean, like, you know, who's better at performing?
I mean, we doing a majority of the work. I guess it depends who you. Yo, you did that eye. I got sent that eye last night too. Actually, that meant she wanted some.
Oh, nice. I like it.
But yeah, we do a majority of the work.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I think men are better at sex because y'all have to perform. We don't have to perform.
Just lay there.
We could just lay there. We choose not to.
Depends who you fucking with.
I mean, we could just lay there. Cause like if you in the pussy, you in the pussy already. What you gonna do? Stop? You know what I mean?
True.
But we choose, most of us who enjoy sex and want it to be an experience for both parties, we engage, but we don't have to. So I think men are better at it because they have to be. Because they have to be.
It all falls on our shoulders.
Yeah. Now, are men more open-minded? No, they're not.
No, not at all.
No.
I still wonder what bad sex is. Like, for a guy. I know what it is for y'all.
Right.
What is it? Like, what? His stroke game probably ain't right?
Yes, stroke game.
No confidence in it?
None at all. Comes way too fast. That's terrible.
It happens.
It does. It used to I was on a streak. Child.
How many?
Those were the days.
How long?
I was like, damn, it was so bad that, I mean, it was the same partner, which was even worse. But then the next partner I got, same thing. And then the third partner, same thing. And I was like, okay, maybe this is what sex is.
Within how many minutes? 5?
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5.
Maybe 5,
like,
6. I thought that was what sex was. 85%. For a long strip, because like I said, I've fucked a lot. I haven't had a lot of sex partners. Yeah. So each partner I've had for a long time. So it's like the same thing. I'm thinking, okay, this is just how sex is at this point, because there's a whole new nigga doing the same shit. You know what I mean? So I'm just like, okay, because when I got my first like 45 hour and a half long session, I was like, oh, okay, okay, this is how it's supposed to go. Okay. You know what I mean? Those were the days, boy.
What about foreplay? Who do you feel is better at that?
Women. I think women are better at men are better at foreplay. I had to, because I've had men and women. Mm-hmm. Women are better with women than they are with men.
Makes sense.
What'd you say?
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Way better with women. But we have so many different parts.
Yeah, like, and y'all know where they're at.
And we know exactly where they are. Right. With men, it's a trial period that you have to, you are not the same as Will. Like your erogenous zones, things that, the erogenous zones are the same, but what really turns you on is different from what really turns him on. So with women, we kind of have the same things with other women. It's how you eat the pussy that's different. It's how you stroke or how you use your strap or how you use your toys that's different. But the parts are the same. So it's like, if I like my nipples touched and licked, let me try doing that for her and see how she responds to that. We just have a better roadmap with other women.
I agree.
With men, you don't know what the fuck it feels like. So you don't know what the fuck is how he's going to react to it.
What about once you do figure it all out? You know what I mean? Like
with
this
a man,
guy,
I still think that men are better at foreplay with, I don't really know. Okay. I have to really, honestly, I don't think that men are good at foreplay at all.
What the hell? How you go from?
I'm playing back my experiences, and I've had some really great foreplay experiences. But foreplay is not just head. No. And men notoriously think that foreplay is suck this tit, maybe this tit, the left tit. Always gets forgotten about to the point that I will direct a nigga back to that bitch like, hello? There's another titty here, sir. I'm not a unitit. Like, get over here, Mr. Nigga. That's what.
Get over here.
Yeah, lick that bitch too. You know what I mean? She like a little fondle. Get in there. And then they'll go down. They'll do the kissing on your belly and the trailing of the tongue thing.
So
and
you think it's pretty
it's like a routine.
Niggas,
like all the niggas do the same shit. It's a routine. Titty, kiss on the face, titty, neck. Licks
niggas
and
ain't
sucks.
Brushing their fingers across your back and shit.
No,
none of that stuff.
No. The majority of niggas is not. They holding on to the bed like this with both their hands. They not brushing it. They not doing that. I haven't even really like had a nigga like playing my hair except a white guy. And he had his fingers all in the motherfucking rose, the cornrows.
While doing what?
Kissing me, and I loved it. I loved it. I was like, ooh, like he just all in it, and it was wonderful. I was like, oh, we're definitely I'm not sucking his dick, but we're definitely fucking. Niggas don't do that. Foreplay begins when you start talking about sex and like that whole experience. Niggas do not do that. So I'm sorry, guys. Y'all are not that great at foreplay as you think you are. It's not just titty, navel, eat the pussy,
caress her, guys.
Fuck the pussy.
Like, even while she's sucking your dick, y'all, like play with her hair. Brush your fingers across her back while she's doing that shit.
Right.
Let her know she's doing a good job. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, you doing a good job, bitch.
Grip her ass while she's sucking your dick. Finger her while she's sucking your dick.
Yes.
And then tell her to stop and put your fingers in her mouth so she can suck her.
Yeah.
You know,
Niggas don't be doing shit like that.
Oh, man.
They don't be doing it like that. They just be like, neck, titty, maybe the left titty, belly, navel, eat the pussy. Now they will eat the pussy like a champion and make you forget that they didn't do all the other shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then it's like, oh, all right, we in there.
Right.
They don't do that. No. Fucking lazy niggas. Like, y'all better listen to Lee. He gonna get y'all some more pussy.
They gonna be like, fool, this nigga make $150,000 a year and he's single. I ain't listening to that nigga.
But this is why you get the bitches with the bread. So like they need to listen to you.
It's by choice.
They need to listen to you, and it's also temporary. We are future millionaires up here.
Word.
Okay. Who typically gives more to a relationship?
The guy. Will, what you
It's because I looked dead at the camera and Will's looking.
Yeah.
Y'all hear this nigga? Do y'all hear this nigga?
If we gotta choose.
Who gives more to a relationship?
Yes.
The nigga?
So why do you say the woman?
I want to know why you say the men.
No, you can't do that. I asked you first.
Women are just natural givers. So we naturally give more. We just are that person.
What y'all giving? I didn't see.
I don't like the way you asked that question. I don't like the way you asked that question.
People's champ, The Rock. She gave me that eyebrow, yo.
I don't like the way you asked that question.
It's a real question.
It was very accusatory. Like, what you mean? What y'all giving? No, nigga,
I
don't
didn't
do
say
that.
what you mean.
That's how you asked it.
Like, I'm looking in the camera now. Y'all see how conversation can be when a man says something? I ask a simple question to her.
Tone is everything.
It is. I just know it's just real quick. Okay. What y'all giving?
I think women give emotional stability to a relationship. That's major. They do give physical stability, meaning they're going to be present for you physically. Yeah. When you want to fuck, when you want her to get up out of the bed.
When you want to fuck too.
What?
When y'all want to fuck too. We're present for that too. We got to speak on things that.
No, you asked me a question. I'm answering it. Okay. We gonna get to the niggas in a minute. Physically, when your man, like, I think women do things that are preempted. Men don't have to ask. We know that we have to be available for you in the physical way. We have to be emotionally available, even if it means putting our emotions or our sensitivities or our even psychological space to the back. Women will sacrifice. That was the last question. Women will give up things that they love for a man. They will give up hanging out with their friends or even having monthly things in order to feed you, and not just with food, but to feed the relationship, to fuel the relationship. I think women get encompassed or covered in the relationship, thrown into it all the way. Like, we give our whole selves to it. And I feel like men don't. I don't feel like, in my experience with being in relationships with different men who are different calibers, completely, that nothing about them is the same. I always gave more of myself than they did. Because I feel like niggas be having in the back of their mind, there might be a better bitch out there. So let me not give too much. Or they always got like one foot out the door.
So why give them your full self?
Well, I mean, I don't, that's neither here nor there.
All right.
Because I don't know any other way but to be authentic.
Yeah, true.
You know what I mean? I'm either on or off. Yeah. There ain't no medium. It is what it is. There are things I need to tweak and things I need to reserve, but I'm not going to not give a relationship my all because that's doing me. I'm not honoring myself.
Right.
But so I feel like more women in general do that. We give more to the relationship, we give more time, we give more of our emotional selves, our physical selves. Bitches be dog fucking tired, working 8, 9, 10 hours a day to come home and have to be the head of the household, mm-hmm. managing the household. Mm-hmm. When their niggas are, when we give you the space to decompress.
Do y'all?
I believe so. I believe more women and women in general, good girls, good women want you. We put the men before us, basically. Yeah. We want you to be as comfortable as possible. You put your feet up because you worked hard today. You physically worked hard today. I might work in an office, which is a lot of mental work and shit like that. But because you was out there on the streets or even, you know, you don't have a traditional job, you're an entrepreneur and you be hustling, babe, go lay down. I got you. I'm going to give you a back rub. I'm going to cook. Meanwhile, she got to handle the kids. She got to handle the household. She got to make sure the bills are paid. She has to do all of this because she's giving you the space to breathe. I don't feel like that is equal in the majority of relationships. I've never had that.
It can be equal though, because you know we're not equal, right?
I think that shit can be equal. I think that can. No, I think yes.
Like, so if
I think literally it's something as like no. Today's your day to cook. Tomorrow's my day to cook. Or this weekend is your weekend. Next weekend is my weekend. I think that makes it equal. That balances it. Mm-hmm.
But far as giving, like you kept saying, like giving your full self, y'all do give y'all full selves in relationships and marriages to us men. I don't know, man. A man working, 12, 14, 10, 12 hours a day, comes home. He gets a bad rep if he don't feel like listening to his woman talk about what's going on at work, what's going on with her friends, what's going on in her life every single day. So yeah, you are right in that aspect. Y'all do give yourselves. We don't know how to give ourselves in that aspect. I think a lot of women are starting to catch on and understand that it's not intentional that we're trying to disregard how you're feeling or what you're going through and shit. But, you know, we going through some emotional shit at work as well, too.
So maybe you should talk about it.
We choose.
Niggas don't do that.
If we go ahead.
Because it's better to get it out. That's why we do that shit. And you my nigga. Like, you my homie. So you the first person I want to tell everything to. So it's like, even if, yes, women should be just like, let the nigga breathe. You know what I mean? Let him come in and breathe and like have his moment to decompress from his day how he chooses to. So if he doesn't want to talk to you, then that's his prerogative. Right. But if I want to talk to you, that's also my prerogative. And you have to like, well, I got to respect your way, but you can't respect mine.
Hey, we ain't equal.
No, respect is equal.
No, he could be respectfully declined. Like, babe, you know what? Not today, all right? You know what I'm saying?
All? Not today at all? What if it was the shittiest day? What if it was the shittiest day? But then when she goes and talks to the nigga on the phone that wanted to fuck her, you mad.
It should take one day for that to happen.
When she's like, fine, I'm going to call Tony then. Fuck you. Like, shit. That's me.
It's just about time to go to bed.
Oh, you don't want to talk to me? Oh, you don't want to listen to my day? After I sucked your dick because you had a bad day? You don't want to listen? Okay. No worries. And then when I'm on the phone with that nigga that you got a problem with because I need a male to talk to, now we go, oh, why you have to call him? Because you're not available.
And that's why I posed that question on the gram weeks back. As far as like, do we, what was the damn question? It was, should we expect our partners to be pretty much like everything? Like in a relationship, should we? What was I saying? I said some shit should be reserved for friends. Yeah, we talked about it on the show. Okay, yeah.
That's a lot.
That's a lot on
it. It is a lot on a person, and you absolutely are right. You should have friends.
Yeah.
But
not friends that you're gonna hop on. You know
no. I'm joking. I'm joking. But if you are my nigga, I naturally want to just tell you everything, and I don't want it to ever be a situation because sometimes guys get any feelings about things that your friends know, but they don't know.
True.
They'd be like, "Oh, I didn't know that happened."
Yeah.
Like if it's a really bad day, if my day was that bad and your day was that bad, and I'm giving you your space to decompress because you like, no, babe, I can't take it today. So I go and talk to Jessica or Kasami or whatever, and I'm talking to them on the phone. They know what the fuck is going on with me. But every day I'm coming home and I'm upset or I'm sad because the work day is just really stressful. But I don't feel comfortable talking to you now because you needed the space to decompress and you don't even know what the fuck is going on. Now you in the dark.
Not just for one day though.
Yeah.
See,
a lot of shit happens in the day.
We got to put up with that. You're right. A lot of shit
happens in the day. You know what I mean?
Damn.
You gotta be available. If I gotta suck your dick, salty balls and all, you gotta be available. It's just a compromise.
Y'all be stressing us out.
Y'all be all right. It's not your situation. So why the fuck would you keep it? Why would you carry that?
Because we care about how y'all feel, man. What you mean?
We come to you because
y'all highs and our lows.
I'm gonna be honest. Guys have better advice. Guys give better advice. Overall advice.
I agree.
Right? When they care about you. Let me just preface that. When niggas care about you and they care about your well-being, they give really good advice,
Definitely.
right? So, of course, if you my nigga, I'm going to want to come to you because you're going to give me the best advice.
Right.
Why I'm going to talk to my homegirls who don't even work? Fuck. This bitch, she can't identify with me. She don't fucking know what my struggle is. But you forcing me to talk to this hoe, and she got the best job ever. And all she gonna tell is, "Wow, sis, I don't even know what to tell you." Meanwhile, you could have given me the best advice because you probably going through the same type of shit.
Gotta give him time to come down. Sometimes it depends on how y'all deliver it too.
Yeah. Like, babe, let me tell you what the fuck Tamika did today. He's like, bitch, I just walked to the door. Like,
it's weird, man, because I'm a calm dude and I like high energy women. You know what I mean? But then there's some that be, ooh, shit. I need a break, man. I'm clutching your jewels right now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I am deranged.
I can't breathe right now. You know what I mean? I'm overwhelmed.
I can't breathe.
Yeah, man.
I'm having a panic attack, bitch. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. That's too much. That's too much.
The delivery matters a lot. I was tongue-tied growing up. But yeah.
No, I'm laughing because I used to do that shit with oh boy.
Okay.
But he was there for the tea. So it works. Like I'll be like, babe, let me tell you what the fuck today. He's like, what happened? Let me call you back. Like that's the type of relationship I need to be in. You gotta be excited to hear my shit, you know. So that way I don't feel slighted, because if I feel slighted, then I'm gonna be petty and I'm not gonna talk to you about nothing.
It could be one time where we, be like,
I'm childish sometimes.
God damn.
I'll be like, for the rest of the month, I'm not saying nothing to you about nothing.
That's not cool.
I know it's not.
No, I gotta know what's going on with you.
Do you?
Yes.
When it's
your string, yes, I do.
When it's suitable for you, when you ready to hear my shit, that's me. That I'm petty. I could be petty.
No, women are selfish.
I said I'm 98% perfect.
Women are selfish.
There's 2% of me that is not, and that listen, I will do that.
In my last situation, I remember I had worked a long ass day. I'm like, bad, in my mind, I'm about to go to the grocery store. Then I'm going to go to the gym. Get that call. Hey, babe, I thought I could come over and just stay the night. Blah, blah, blah. I'm on my way now.
You like, oh.
I paused. I said, all right, cool. And she said, I don't like that pause. Said, what's up? You don't want me to come? I said, no, that ain't it. I just had plans to do this, do that. And she said, yeah, but you did say that, I could come through and stay over whenever, just let you know.
Yeah.
In advance, though. You know what I mean?
A big part of the day 20 minutes before you get ready to leave.
A big part of the day is gone now.
That's inconsiderate. That's inconsiderate.
For sure.
Yeah, I wouldn't do shit like that.
So what I do? I skipped out on the gym.
Yeah.
I went to Publix. We on the phone. I'm moping around. What you want to eat? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I wouldn't have went. And you should have told her no.
Whatever. I did it.
Yeah.
Got some fucking tuna steak, whatever the fuck. And she on the phone like, I don't want to come now because your mood just like, man, shut up. I'm not going to the gym now. You might as well fucking come.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that to her because I'm not talking to her that way. But she came, whatever. But yeah, I really needed that gym.
And I would have said,
you know what I'm saying?
You should have said it. You have to honor yourself first.
I feel like she in that instance should have just been like, "Nah, babe, don't worry about it." Then.
Both of y'all,
blah blah blah.
Both of y'all, you're responsible for yourself
for sure.
So if you don't want, if you had your fucking your eyes set on going to the gym, that bitch wouldn't have been coming over there. If that was me, like I'm like you can come over tomorrow.
But I set that standard, kind of like with you and the last guy.
Yeah. I love how we won't even say his name. I love that.
Yeah, the last guy.
Just reduced to the last guy.
That emoji.
He did call and check on mommy though.
That's what's up.
Yeah, every day.
Good.
I gotta give him that. Good. She texted him.
Of course.
What the fuck? I was like, what would she do that for? He was like, why would she do that? Yeah. What do you mean? Why wouldn't she do that? Right. What the hell?
Trying to close his door.
I mean,
I know you ain't trying to close it.
I'm trying to move on with my motherfucking life. I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying to move on with my life. I am. I'm trying. I sounded so not confident in that. What was we? What question was we on? Boy, we be going on these tangents. Oh, who leaves relationships more?
Oh, women.
Women.
For sure.
Out of there. We done.
Yeah.
Who tends to be more successful?
Men, but women are catching up.
Women.
Men, but women are catching up.
I say women.
Why do you say that?
Because we are.
Why? I mean, if you look around and shit, I mean, who owns most of this shit? You know what I mean? Men own more shit. Like I said, women are catching up at the end of the day. I said y'all catching up.
Okay.
I give y'all props all the time.
I'm not going to argue it. I'm still going to stand by it, though.
That's fair.
I just feel like women are just more successful at life. Period.
Y'all catching up. I think by the dollar, I forgot. What was it? Black man's worth. I looked up all that shit. I should have took down the numbers.
Yeah, you should have. That would have been interesting.
And the black woman's worth, like you're only off by like shit, a few cents, or like $10 or some shit like that.
Yeah,
something. A few cents. Yeah.
I think
y'all gonna surpass.
I think women are more successful at life in general, not just work.
That I agree with.
That's when I say successful, I don't just mean financially.
Okay.
I mean like a combined thing of
definitely
of just life. Period. I feel like we're just more successful at living.
Definitely, the man plays a big role in that. That's the way y'all get to do what y'all do. It's true. You can put your phone down.
I'm sorry.
What? We give y'all the space to do what y'all do, just like y'all give us the space to do.
Nobody gives me space to do anything.
Right, you're single right now.
And
I'm speaking for those
even when I was in relationships.
I got you.
Nobody gave me space to do anything. I would love that. I would love for someone to be in a relationship with me and give me the space to do whatever I want to do. I have always worked hard. Always.
No, this isn't about y'all not working hard.
And no man has ever allowed me or allotted me anything. I've always had to figure it out. When I became a mother, I did not have the assistance like that. He was there, but I still had to arrange. This is what's happening with the kids. And there's a lot more women out there like that than you think.
No, I agree. I just feel like it's a team effort in order for.
Should be. Absolutely.
In order for women to, live their best lives and for men to do what they do and live their best lives, man can't do that shit alone. I mean, if you're single and you're doing it alone, okay. But I'm speaking for as
relationships.
Yeah, since we're doing this man-woman thing.
Yeah. Who's more materialistic?
Oh, women.
You think women are more materialistic? Yeah, what? I agree. I agree. I have to think.
What? Belts and bags and accessories. Nails, nail colors, brows, earrings.
You looking at me like I ain't got all that shit on.
Bracelets. I'm looking at you, and I'm thinking of a woman though. Hair did. I still don't know how y'all do it.
I do my own hair. I've been doing my hair for years. I haven't been to a hair salon in years, like double-digit years.
That's hard.
Yeah, I do my own shit. Why would I pay somebody else to do it when I could do it myself and do it good? No, but I do think women are more materialistic.
Yeah, because y'all want to chase the nigga with the bag. That's materialistic.
Not just for the appearances.
At least it come off that way.
Not just for appearances, not just for the bags and the shoes and shit, but your home. You want your home to look at you see my room?
Yeah, I seen your room.
A nigga would never. No. And that is considered materialistic because I have high thread couch sheets, you know what I mean?
Okay.
And shit. But I want an experience in my room.
Right.
So
I don't think that's materialistic.
No, it is though, because there's sheets of DKNY. You know what I mean? The fucking the bedding, none of it is cheap. So it is materialistic in a sense, but it is to create an environment for myself and my house.
But don't you think we're all kind of materialistic about something?
Yes, but something. I think I do agree with you that women are more materialistic, but not just with how we look, not just with everything. Like we are very picky about where we eat. We're picky about the wedding stuff. Yeah, like
marriages.
I do agree.
Is about the woman for sure.
I agree. I agree that we're more materialistic, but I don't want to. I had to say that it was overall. It wasn't just because we want bags and our nails done and our hair done and shit like that.
I had to go back to the chase the nigga with the bag.
Of course you did. Of course you did. But
we don't care about that shit.
A nigga with a bag will be able to provide, different things. You just on a different level. It just is what it is. It is what it is.
Whatever works.
Who makes better bosses?
I feel y'all could if y'all
got the opportunity, got more opportunities.
That and also if y'all emotions can be removed from shit, which I feel like it is, especially in a lot of cases these days.
Yeah,
I feel like y'all can make better bosses. I know people
definitely
seem kind of scared
1,000%
when they thought Hillary Clinton was going to be the president.
People talk about emotions so much in women, like men don't have emotions, and like their emotions do not drive their decisions. They are just different. They're just different. Women are not afraid of crying, but men allow this country, Putin is having a fucking emotional attack.
He's tired of getting played.
And he's taking it out on Ukraine.
He's tired of getting played.
But he's emotional about it.
For sure.
You see what happens when men have emotion?
Oh, yeah.
Have emotional outbursts. They fucking want to go to war. Women, we cry. You know what I mean? I mean,
y'all would do more than that.
We'll do shit. We'll do shit.
Break some shit.
We'll do shit. And so niggas do it too. I think the emotion things is equal. I think that men just do a better job at hiding it and masking it underneath certain things. But niggas kill more of their partners than women kill their partners.
Took it there. Yeah.
I'm just saying, niggas be hella fucking emotional too.
True.
They just keep it down. They keep it down until shit go crazy. You know what I mean?
I can't say nothing after that.
So I don't think that I've had both men and women bosses.
Right.
Love my women bosses. I also love my male bosses, but my women bosses are just different. Like they're just more empathetic. They understand more. They understand human behavior better. So they are easier to work with. And honestly, when you have a boss like that, you want to go harder for.
Nice.
If you wake up in the morning and you have a scratchy throat, if you have a boss like that, you like, fuck this scratchy throat. I'm gonna take all the drugs in the world. I'm going to work because I'm not about to let my boss down.
Wow.
I have, in my experience with men bosses, like, fuck that nigga. Fuck him. I don't give a fuck about him.
Real.
Like, you know what I mean?
I got one boss now, my part-time. Then there's three other supervisors under her. Two of them are women, and then one of them is a white guy. And yeah, the woman bosses, just like you said, they're empathetic. They just understand.
They just
get
easier.
Shit. It's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, with guys, they be trying to,
But put their dick on the table. Exactly. It's like, you ain't gotta do all of that. Like, relax. Like, I know you the boss. Like,
true.
I understand. Okay, the last one we kind of answered already. Who sacrifices more?
Yeah, I feel like both do for sure. I know in my scenario, my case, like my dad's side of the family, they're from Buffalo. Mm-hmm. My mom's side is from out here, Shelby, North Carolina. It's like an hour from out here. Mm-hmm. And I don't know, in a lot of cases, not just in mine, but the guy will move closer to his wife's family, so she can be closer to his family and shit like that. And within that, you know what I mean? That's a huge sacrifice.
Which is different from how they used to do back in the day. Back in the day, the wife goes with the the husband's family, not in other cultures. Okay. And all the other cultures, that's how it works. Got it. For the most part, the wife goes with the man. But in American culture, it doesn't work like it's the opposite.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I feel like the past several years, my dad been trying to make up for lost time from not being in touch with certain, cousins, uncles, and aunts and shit, in Buffalo and shit like that. So, and Cleveland. So he finds himself going out there like every other month now. Oh. You know what I'm saying? Just to reconnect and shit like that. And, so that's
But as a collective, you think men sacrifice more for relationships?
As a collective, nah,
I don't think so.
Nah, I wanted to say.
I know you did. I know. Nah. I saw you trying.
Nah, we don't, man.
No, they
y'all
don't.
endure a lot of shit. Even if self-inflicted, but y'all still endure it for the betterment of
the relationship. Yeah. Sometimes you have to. Sometimes you have to.
Throw yourself out there.
You got to sometimes. Yeah, sometimes you have to sacrifice certain things, certain ideas, certain where you want to live, how you want the house to look, how you want. You have to sacrifice, and usually, women do more. Yeah. Okay, so we do have an Ask Waah question, but how long is this episode?
2 hours and 1 minute.
We gotta go.
Indeed.
We will ask Waah question like next week because we got to get the fuck up out of here.
Right.
Any last thoughts?
Not at all. This shit was fun.
This was fun.
I enjoyed it, man.
Yeah, I want to do this again. We're going to do it again.
Maybe with some other people or something.
Yes, we're going to do it with some other people. Actually, it's really good that you brought that up. I told y'all to listen to the whole episode. Our 100th is coming up, and we want to invite you to do a live Battle of the Sexes. So it'll be our first live event. Make sure you go, okay, to WAAH Podcast on Instagram to get all of the information, all of the details, the when, the where, the how. We're putting together a panel of people to battle it out with some questions and things, but we also want to invite you to come and watch it. So look out. The information will be out sometime this week, maybe before Wednesday. It'll be out. So yeah, we hope that you guys come to celebrate our 100th with us. We've been doing this for almost 3 years now. And I'm very proud of our progression. But now it's really time for us to start doing lives. I'm excited about that, being around you guys and seeing y'all and hearing the interaction and the feedback from you in real time instead of on like Instagram or Facebook, social media, even text message. Some people will call me and shit. So yeah. It's going to be out before Wednesday. So make sure you go and you follow us on Instagram so you can see the information so you don't miss out. I know it's last minute, but we don't give a fuck. We don't care. Okay? If you got money, fly out. If you don't, you're going to catch it next time. Like maybe we'll do one for our birthdays or whatever the kids. I don't fucking know. But if you're in Charlotte, you don't have an excuse. If you're in Atlanta, you ain't got no excuse either. You can just drive and come down for the thing. But yeah, more information will be sent out before then. I'm very excited about that. And thank you guys for listening to another episode of The Shit Show.
Definitely. And shout out to Tiff with Better Brunch.
Yes.
Y'all having a ball right now.
Yes.
Hey, we couldn't make it.
Yeah, we couldn't. I couldn't leave. I was a little iffy about recording today because mommy. Yeah. But she was fine. She was like, if you don't take your ass out. I was like, all right. Fine.
That's love.
Yeah, go shout out to Tiff. And also shout out to my cousin Anika. She's probably gonna have the biggest fucking smile on her face. She messaged me and said she had a dream. I'm gonna read this to you real quick. I know it's 2 hours, but we didn't record last week. That's usually what happens too when we don't record.
True. We catch up.
We catch up. You know, it is what it is. Let me go to my messenger. She sent me a message that I loved. And then she responded to this one too. I forgot. I put the poll on Facebook too. I gotta look at that and see.
Oh.
She said, I got too many to the poll. She said, I got too many questions. He can cook, but will he cook every day? You know what? Never mind. No. That's it. That's the one. So she says, totally had a dream last night. I was at y'all 100th live episode. I saw your mom and kids. Why I still had on my bonnet from bedtime. It was like I was totally caught off guard. I met Lee and was embarrassed at my appearance. My toes are done though. So I kept sticking out my toes in the dream. This is hilarious. His friend was also there. They introduced themselves and Foam was the only name I could remember.
Wow.
And facepalm is literally what I said. Is what I said when he said his name. Oh, that's funny. In other words, I'm having episode withdrawals. Okay, bye.
Damn.
I love you so much, Cuzzo. Thank you for that. So we're sorry. Okay. I say all that to say I'm sorry that we didn't, it was
better. We're doing better.
We're doing much better.
It was months ago. For sure.
But when family emergencies and things come up, everything gets thrown to the back.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So go follow us, WAAH Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok is Podcast Waah. Go subscribe to the YouTube page. Shout out to everybody who's already subscribed and sees us now. I know you love it. You love the experience better than just listening. And then you can go follow me at Ebby the Stacked on everything, TikTok included. Give them your socials.
Follow me at WhiskeyLee_.
All right, guys. Bye.
Be good.